China has 1.4 billion people. Every year, they produce the highest-scoring students on the planet in math, science, medicine. MIT, Harvard, Oxford, dominated by Chinese students. And for years, everyone assumed it was genetics or tiger moms or 16-hour study days. None of that is true. I found the actual reason, and when I tell you what it is, you're going to be furious that nobody taught you this earlier. Because right now, be honest, you've done this. It's 11 p.m., exam tomorrow. You open your textbook, somehow end up watching a video about how dolphins sleep. An hour later, you're back, highlight 3 sentences, feel productive, close the book, fail the exam. Then tell yourself you're just not smart enough. You're not failing because you're stupid. You're failing because you're using a study method designed for memorizing train timetables in 1890. And Chinese top students quietly figured out something completely different. Here's what researchers found when they actually studied how top Chinese students spend their time. They studied less total hours than most Western students, on average 30% fewer hours, but their results are 3x better. How? They don't study in straight lines. They never sit for 4-hour sessions. They use a completely specific rhythm, and it's based on actual brain science that your school never taught you. This is the method. Let's go through it. Your brain runs on a 90-minute biological cycle called the ultradian rhythm. For 90 minutes, peak focus, peak memory recording, everything sticks. After 90 minutes, it physically shuts down. You can feel it, that moment where you read the same sentence 5 times and the words stop making sense. That's not laziness. That's your brain saying, "Session over." Chinese top students stop exactly at 90 minutes, then take a 20-minute break so boring it hurts. No phone, no music, just walk or sit. That boredom is your brain saving everything you just studied into long-term memory. Then they go again. 3 focused 90-minute sessions beats 8 hours of fake studying every single time. The most productive Chinese students in documented studies kept their phones in a completely separate room. Not silent, not face down, different room. Here's why that's non-negotiable. UC Irvine research proved that one single phone check, even 8 seconds, destroys 23 minutes of deep focus. Your brain takes that long to return to the same depth. If you check your phone 4 times in a session, and most students check it more than 20 times, you have done 0 deep work. 0. The phone is not a distraction, it is a focus killer with a 23-minute blast radius. This is the one that will genuinely shock you. Highlighting notes, rereading textbooks, watching lectures twice, all of them feel like studying. Research from the Experimental Psychology Journal tested every popular study method. Highlighting, near 0 benefit. Rereading, near 0 benefit. Active recall, 50% more retention than every other method. What is active recall? Close the book, look at a blank wall, try to explain what you just learned out loud, like you're teaching someone. You will struggle, you will go blank, you will feel stupid. That struggle is not failure. That struggle is your brain physically building new memory pathways. The struggle is the learning. Chinese students never cram, not because they have more time, because they know cramming is scientifically broken. Information you cram today, 80% is gone within 24 hours. Your brain has one deletion rule. If it hasn't been used, remove it. But spaced repetition exploits a glitch in that system. Study today. Quick 5-minute review tomorrow right before your brain deletes it. 3 days later, 5 minutes again. 1 week, 5 minutes. Each time your brain nearly forgets and then retrieves it, the memory becomes twice as strong. This is how Chinese medical students memorize thousands of drug interactions. Small reviews, perfectly timed. The material becomes literally permanent. The break is where most students destroy all their progress. You take a break and open Instagram. What actually happens, dopamine floods your brain at levels studying can never compete with. Now going back to the desk feels like punishment. You've made your own brain hate studying. Chinese top students take genuinely boring breaks, walk without headphones, sit outside, do nothing. Your brain's default mode network activates. This is the same network that gives you ideas in the shower. It processes and permanently files everything from your last 90-minute session. The boring break is not rest. It is the most productive 20 minutes of your study day. 4 rules to start using this today. 1. Before you sit down, write the exact task. Not study chemistry. Write, finish 15 equilibrium problems, specific. 2. Phone in another room before the book opens, not after, before. 3. Hardest subject first thing. Your brain is a battery, full in the morning, drained by evening. Don't spend full battery on easy work. 4. Start before you feel ready. Motivation does not come before action. It follows it every single time. Chinese students don't wait to feel like studying. They start. The feeling comes after. This is not a secret anymore. You now know exactly what the highest performing students do differently. The method takes the same subjects you're already studying and makes them stick 3 times faster, not because you're working harder, but because you're finally working with your brain instead of against it. The only question left is whether you'll actually use it, or whether you'll go back to highlighting in 5 colors and wondering why nothing sticks. Try it for 7 days, just 7, then come back and tell me.